Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, March 6th. Welcome to Studio Coffee. Today, my coffee, I'm splurging. I'm having a mocha in this lovely, wonderful tumbler that was not at all designed to do warm drinks, but this is a Mark Hewitt that my wife and I got when we got married. So this is 25 years old. And it's normally I use this for sweet tea or Arnold Palmer's, which I love to drink. But today, mocha, just the right size. It says the mocha is not hot, it's just nice and warm, and it's a little bit cool in the Chicagoland area today. So yeah, it feels great. So quick drink, sorry. Okay, so today I was thinking about different things I could talk about today, and I'm working on these big bowls you can kind of see here. We got several of these going. The topic I thought I would talk about today is about the role of inspiration as an artist. So on my way into the studio today, a person asked, as they were coming out of the building, I was coming into the building, "Are you feeling inspired today?" Which is, I know not really intended to be a particularly serious comment, just a nice, lighthearted conversation starter. Of course, I didn't, go into a giant 5-minute talk about the role of inspiration, but it did sort of remind me something that I think I often talk about with students, and I think it's an important topic to think about. So I think we tend to think about professional artists or what makes an artist is these moments of inspiration, and so you get a moment of inspiration and then you make an artwork, and voila, right? It's all the stars and planets align in a certain way, and it's a magical moment. So I actually don't believe in inspiration, or at least I should say I don't believe in inspiration in that way. I think what makes you an artist or makes you a professional artist has absolutely nothing to do with inspiration. It has to do with commitment. So I consider myself an artist not because I'm inspired. I consider myself an artist because I deliberately set time aside to make art, and that time is important to me and non-negotiable. It's about the work. It's not about the inspiration. I don't think you get inspired and then work. I think you work, and sometimes while you're working, you get inspired. But if you get inspired or you don't get inspired, it doesn't matter. You still work, and a lot of great work comes from working, not from being inspired. So anyway, I would just encourage you. If you're working on this road or you're going down this road, that you really consider that idea, really. If you want to be an artist, if you're just starting a journey as an artist, there's so many different things that can get in the way of you making art. A lot of times the questions I get or I've gotten from this is about making money as an artist, which is a super important topic, and I will return to it again and again and again. But I want to say that can actually get in the way, right? So I'm not making money as an artist, therefore I'm not inspired to work, or I'm just not feeling it today, or if you had inspiration but then you aren't making money, then your inspiration goes away, and then all of a sudden you're not working. You can't let that happen to yourself. If you really want to get somewhere in this, it's a lot about perseverance and that dedication. So I just want to encourage you that if you want to take this seriously, then you set the time into your calendar every week, and it's non-negotiable. What that time is, You are committing to being in the studio during that time. It's actually weirdly even helpful to go to the studio and not work. Like if you just commit to being in the studio, even if that means what you're doing is looking, that's okay, because looking is work for an artist. So it doesn't necessarily mean like being in a frenzy all the time, but it does mean committing to show up. So anyway, that's my encouragement to you, is to show up and find ways that will help you do that. So part of that for me is trying to establish certain things I do on different days. Fridays, I do these videos, and that's one of the ways that I try to encourage myself to come to the studio is, if for no other reason, I will come to the studio just because it gives me a chance to do these videos. And I want to do them here rather than out somewhere else in the world. So that's sort of my excuse for coming here. And of course, I also am very much about trying to get a kind of rhythm going, and that rhythm is in a way related to making lots of pots and giving myself lots of work to do. I almost never come to the studio and I can't find something to do. There's almost always something to do as an artist, and I think that's also really key to recognize, that there's just a lot of physical work that needs to be done, and so you shouldn't have too much trouble, I think, whether you're painting or drawing or whatever it is. There's always work to be done. So so lean into it and use it to your advantage. Okay, that's it. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Just a quick reminder, if there are topics you would like for me to cover in future episodes, please put them on in the comments. Also, I'm a little bit late on doing this, but I'm trying to get everything loaded up onto YouTube as well. So there's an archive of these on the YouTube under my name, David J.P. Hooker. So you should be able to find them there if you need to see them, and you're looking for a place where they're all in one spot. So, okay, see you guys. Bye.